Good morning, fam. Welcome back to the channel. I'm TYT, and you're on TYT Vlogs, man. I'm up this morning, oh my goodness. Last night, I just had crazy headaches and stuff, so I just stopped vlogging and went to sleep.
But she went to AutoZone, where a
Thank you.
AutoZoner helps her find
Hook me up for breakfast, y'all. She be in there cooking, and the next thing you know, she be bringing you out something like, all right. But I'm just sitting here. I'm watching DDE, so y'all hear the F12 in the back. But man, I'm just trying to record more. That's the goal, guys. Is just to steadily pick up the camera all day and put together a good video. You know what I'm saying? I've been slacking lately and trying to throw together a video, but I just learned from my video yesterday that I've edited, that I'm saving now and be uploaded soon. So, I got a catering order in like 2 hours. I was gonna go out and start delivering, but I I don't have my stuff together this morning. I started editing this video last night, and then I ended up going to bed. But it was already mostly done. But I'm glad I didn't put it up last night because I'll understand how some clips didn't go into the but I missed a couple of clips that I was like, nah, the ones where I thought I was recording. So, but I'm getting back in my groove, y'all. So sit back, relax, and strap it down. Come along as I go throughout the day being TYT. Time for me to eat. Man, so
Yeah, thank you very much for coming.
probably like a month ago, I have wireless clippers and stuff. Man, my liners they kind of fell out my bag, but didn't fall. It wasn't a hard fall. It was just a little. It just fell out and kind of just fell on the blade, but it wasn't a far drop, is what I'm saying. So it wasn't a hard fall or whatever. So, but my liners ain't been working, so I don't know if I just need to get a new blade or if that's the liners. I don't know what the hell, but they don't work. And my bathroom don't got no damn outlets in it, man. Not even to mention that the damn mirror. If I stand up straight in the mirror, you looking at my neck. So, at least I know, after this year, we gotta move again, man, because this house is not for us. This is crazy, man. The bathrooms have really no room in it, and then no outlets, and then I can't even see my face. I can't even see myself when I'm shaving in there. It's crazy, but I'm looking like Wolfman Jack, and I need to shave, man. I can't even put it off no more. I can't stand facial hair like this. I can't. It itches, and I just can't stand it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something about this real quick, y'all. I'll holler at y'all a little bit, man. All right, guys. So, man, I kind of shaved. I just took my regular clippers and just got most of the, trimmed it down. I'm still a little scruffy or whatever, but that's okay. At least I ain't got all that stuff puffed out all in my face. I got my other microphone set up. My wireless microphone set up. I might try it on this camera again. I like the audio on this camera the way that it is, For some reason, I want to try the wireless microphone on there, at least for a few clips or whatever. But man, after I shaved and stuff, like I had like an hour to get to my catering order, and now it's like, man, I got 30 minutes to get there, and now I'm gonna be 4 minutes late. I don't know how that happens. You know, time just gets away from me all the time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to this order, y'all. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this ride out here, man. I'm picking up at Fazoli's. This is my catering order for today. Like when I accepted this order yesterday, like I was just like, all right, whatever. But it wasn't that bad of a drive, you know. Chuck E. Cheese right here. I think I'm still in Oklahoma City. She don't want to focus, y'all. But that's Chuck E. Cheese. Then you got Qdoba, Hobby Lobby, all that stuff. But this stuff all up and down the street. Like I passed up a couple places that I picked up from already, so I'm starting to learn where I'm at now. You know, I'm starting to learn where all the different restaurants and stuff are. But I need to go pick up this order, man. So. Yeah, y'all see me, man. I'm on the medical campus of Oklahoma University, y'all. Man, that's, it's just views upon views, like you get used to just driving past this stuff every day, like, and not being from here, you just see stuff and you just like, man, look at that statue. But it's G. Rainey Williams Pavilion. So I don't know who that is, but you can research it. Let's see why they named this pavilion after him or whatever, but but this the Oklahoma University Health Services Center. Man, people be killing me when I stop. Like I'm vlogging. They see me talking to my camera. He's like, go. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to go. That's like when people opening the door for you and stuff. But you got a nice little thing. I'm on my tourism stuff right now, man. I know that I probably should be getting to my part of town so I can start to get down. But this ain't even take 5 minutes, man. But I'm out here nonetheless, y'all. I drove past here so many times and looked at that thing, because I dropped off at that building before, but I've dropped off a few buildings out here in this medical thing, because like they got the main hospital that's right over here that I delivered to. Then it's another hospital over here somewhere. So I'm back home, y'all. And it's crazy. I ain't had no time to do no more deliveries. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. And that place ain't even far from here, But by the time I did a delivery, and got back home, I'd have been, basically rushing to take Ray to work. She has to be there at 1, but I have to pick up my daughter from work at 1. But Ray normally gets to work like 10 minutes early, so then, I don't know what to do with mail like that from the previous tenants. I don't. Like, be like my grandmother and put return. She used to work at the post office though, so she know how to do it. But she, remember like back in the day, like what was the like Publisher Clearinghouse or what? But you know, they would send like boxes of stuff, and then my grandmother, like, we would always go to the mailbox. You know, you walk to the big blue mailbox. I don't know if you guys remember those things, but we would walk to the mailbox, which was like around the corner, but not like around the corner, like when you're really looking for something. Man, I left my damn keys in the house, or what? And then Ray like triple locks all the doors in the house. Got my keys. That's why I gotta make sure I have my keys. It's like blooper, man. Like my phone falling out of my pocket. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go in here and get me something to eat. I'm hungry again already. Man. It's 4:13 right now, guys. Man, I took Ray to work, came home, picked up my daughter from work, came home, sat in the house. I had my apps on. I couldn't get on DoorDash, but I had my Grubhub on. And there's no need to leave out of the house without a delivery because, it's just that slow. Because I live by restaurants and stuff, so eventually I should get something. So, but then I eventually had to get up off my butt and get up out the house. So I've been out here for a few hours, guys, and man, it's been decent, I guess I can say, because on DoorDash they have it's dangerous as hell. They have earn by time, and most of the time with earn by time, they say it's like $12 an hour. I don't like that spot. Like, could have parked a little bit on the other way. Anyway, but the earn by time's been like $12.25, and I made like $16 in the last hour, so I can't complain. I just put it that way. But it's just crazy like how these McDonald's don't have like no good parking, and then they have all these curbside spots. I mean, this is not COVID times no more, man. People aren't ordering curbside like that. I mean, they do, but it's not like that, man. But it is what it is. Let's get it, let's go. I mean, and you can tell them what number you in when you get here, so. But I'm going to pick up y'all, so I'll holler at y'all. Man, some of these restaurants upset me sometimes, guys, and I've learned not to let this stuff get to me. So it don't, it don't get to me like that, but it still like annoys me. Okay, so I'm standing in McDonald's. It was a lady right in front of me. She was there before me. She was waiting a while for her order, but I was standing there waiting the same, for a while. The lady from McDonald's hands her order. Don't say nothing. She handed me my order, which I was standing there waiting for a while after she gave the one lady her order. And then she asked me to confirm it. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't give somebody, an order in front of me and don't ask them to confirm it, but then ask me to confirm it. Like, that just makes me feel a certain type of way. You know, like, it's just crazy, man. Like, that's like one of my pet peeves. Like, I don't really let too much get to me, man, but that's just, you know, ridiculous when things like that happen, man. You know, it's just like, do the same for everybody. Don't. What the hell? Look at this bus. What bus stops like this? How is this legal? How is this legal? You're letting kids off the bus, but you're parked diagonally in the middle of the street. How can that possibly be safe? They're in the middle. I've never seen this before. Never have I saw this before. This is crazy. They just stop in the middle of the street. Wow. Yo, what's up, guys? So, you know, like, I don't talk about people to make myself feel good or to look down on them, like, what the hell is he doing type thing, you know, or, you know, even I'm not even the type of person that, you know, like, will go in the comments and, you know, try to flame somebody. Like, people be trying to flame me, like, you need to get your teeth fixed. Like, come on, man, like, grow up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, if I can get my teeth fixed, I would have got my teeth fixed. But anyway, but I just seen this girl walking home from school. Now, it's a high schooler, but, you know, like, when you see something or see somebody, it's kind of like, what the hell do you have on? You know what I mean? Like, that's just the first thing that goes in your mind. Or it's like, who let you walk out the house like this? And she's walking home from school, and it's like creeps out here and stuff like that. But let me tell you what she had on. Like, she had on leggings, right? But they have these new leggings now where, you know, you have material and then it's like a mesh part or a fishnet part, and then it goes back to the regular material. So that's kind of what she had on, but if it just kind of reminds me of, you know, like the outfit that women would wear back in the day, like for a striptease, where, you know, you got the fishnets on, but then you got the bodysuit on over it. You know what I mean? So, and then, you know, you got the long black boots on. That's what her leggings kind of remind. That's what they look like. So I'm just like, first of all, like, this is some amazing stretch material to be able to, you know, make something like look like that, where, you know, or and then not rip, or, you know, like how people would get, you know, back in the day, they would get a run in the stockings and, or, you know, stuff like that, you know, happening. But like these leggings that they make nowadays, like, but besides that point, like, I just don't think that that's, you know, suitable for a teenager to be wearing to school. Like, okay, regular leggings are fine, but just the look of them, that's what she looks like. She looks like, you know, you know, like the women back in the day doing the striptease. That's just what it reminds me of. I can't help that. That's the first thing that came to my mind, but that's just what it looked like. You know what I mean? So, whew, I feel for the parents these days. You know, like, people can wear what they want. You know, I'm not saying that it's appropriate, inappropriate. You know, that's not me to make a judgment on. But, you know, when I see it, I'm just like, who let you wear that today type thing? Like, I wouldn't let my daughter, even now, wear something like that. Not so much to be like, oh, you can't wear that, you know, like, It's just leave something to the imagination. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, that's not a look for a teenager in my eyes. But anyway, that's no here, no there. I'll holler at y'all, man. What's good, fam? Man, it's been a long day. Long day. I'm trying to turn the light on. Okay, there we go. Man, it's 10 o'clock. Man, I forgot all the stuff I did earlier today, man, but I'm tired as hell right now. I mean, you can bet, I mean, you know, I should be. But anyway, man, I just look tired. I've just been grinding it out all afternoon long. You know, no breaks, nothing. You know, but I end up making a little over $100, like $115, something like that. I don't remember, but it was all Grubhub and it was all a struggle. Man, but I'm sitting here. I'm in the car. I'm waiting for Ray to come get off of work. So, you know, I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes, like, just, you know, looking at my history of what I've been getting paid in the last few weeks and how I performed during these different times and stuff like that. Man, it was crazy, man, when I was here in January, but I forget about this, how it was snowing and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I was making good money when I was out here, but I was just doing DoorDash. I didn't realize how good that I did, you know, because it was comparable or even better than what I did when I went back to Arizona. And then, which I was doing part-time, basically. And definitely a whole lot better than what's going on right now, you know. I mean, I'm starting to kick Grubhub in gear, but now, you know, I need to figure out DoorDash because they play a lot of games, and you know. But I'll holler at y'all when I get home, man. Man, so I'm trying to get my editor to work, and I just actually read what it says. I just thought this didn't need to be, and the Wi-Fi ain't hooked up, but I got it now. But I'm home, guys, watching YouTube, DB Garage. I'm actually in the room, guys, because I'm putting my laundry away. I'm actually gonna put it away instead of having it piled up. I got piles of clothes over there, so I'm gonna get this stuff put away, man, so that I can have some room, have a clean table to put my shoes, like, for real though. But as you can tell, a nice collection of shoes that I need to, like these sitting right here, I need to clean them before I put them in the box. I still got a couple of pair in the closet right here in the front. So, gotta do some cleaning. Man, but so I'm about to start editing my videos for today, from today. Put these clothes away. So stay tuned.